I've really enjoyed my time in Elden Ring. It's a great game, even though it's not something that I would typically play, so it surprised me. There was something about the art direction and the open world design that made me want to jump in, but these types of games are typically very punishing. Each enemy set has their own move style, from the lower level enemies to bosses, and if you're not paying attention, you can die pretty quickly. And of course, as with other games from this developer, your experience stays at the spot of where you died. You have to go back to that spot and pick up your experience. Otherwise, if you die again, you lose all of your experience up to that point. So I definitely struggled throughout my time in Elden Ring, even though that I enjoyed just the world and exploring. And one of the nice things about the game that is different from others in this developer's resume is that you could certainly just go to another area. It's not so bottlenecked that you have to fight the person in front of you. You can go somewhere else and level up and maybe put yourself in a better position overall to be successful and finally beat whatever is in the way, so to speak. And that was fine for most of the game. I found different weaknesses or exploited a glitch or something to just continue to keep progressing in the game. And I've got no shame in that because I want to beat the game and certainly just enjoy the environment. And that was fine up until the final boss, where all of a sudden now there's no other place to run to. You have to beat the boss, and I really struggled with that. I spent a lot of time and was just getting killed left and right, no matter what I was doing. Looked up a lot of guides, a lot of tutorials on strategies and what to focus on with magic or just, um, any type of strategy to beat what is a two-phase boss battle at the end. And I put my controller down and just stepped away from the game for a while because it was just way too difficult for me. And I'm happy to say that I finally beat the game, and that was only with the help of summoning just a random player. And even with that, I summoned multiple players, maybe around 10, before I found the guy that really helped me out and brought me to the end, because I just need that little extra support. And the seven or so that I had summoned prior to that did not seem like they knew what they were doing. They died pretty quickly, or I died in the process, and they had not put a lot of damage on the enemy. So the guy that finally helped me out here had a very unique name, but clearly knew what he was up against because he immediately started throwing down these different enchantments to help out with, I have no idea whether it was damage output or just damage protection. And we just went to it, and he took me to the end and helped me finally beat the boss. And so this is how the battle went.